Hey guys, I'm going to do a book review today on summoning. And look, I had to do the summoning because I found her jewel. Look, that could be the cover. So anywho, this book, The Summoning, I think that Jessie's probably going to do a review also on this book because she's read it also, and I think that she liked it a little bit more than me. I give it a 3. It's a good book, but the reason I wouldn't give it a 4 is because it's missing the romance element for me. So it kind of hints at it somewhat through the book, but it's just not there for me. So that's what makes a book a 4. It would have to have some romance in it, and a 5 actually is, as you guys, if you've watched my other videos, know that I can recommend it and I know everybody will like it. This book is just a good book for me, a 3. It's not something I go around wildly recommending to everybody. I would say, okay, if you haven't read Fallen, Hunger Games, Harry Potter, The Mortal Instruments, Twilight Saga, Forest of Hands and Teeth. You guys know I love that one. If you haven't read those and you're looking for a good book, this is a good book. I like the characters. The cover is misleading to me because the publisher did a great job on the cover. I love the cover, and it draws you to it to read the back to see what it's about. But for me, even reading the back of the book, I thought that it was set in like a Maria Snyder Poison Studies kind of world, or like a medieval world. I mean, the way she's holding the ambulance-like looking thing, it just looks like she's come from another time. It almost looks like she has like one of them cape-like kind of things on. And book 2, if you can see there, it looks the same way. But it's actually not. This is set in the real current world as we live today. So I was a little surprised at that. One thing I have to say about this necklace, actually not this necklace, this necklace, because they don't call it an amulet, they call it a necklace. It holds no significance unless I totally missed it in the book. It talks about it being, it just talks about it and it being special to her, but it never tells you anything significant about it. Maybe book 2 will and further books will. I would think that it would because it's on the cover of this, and she's holding some kind of stone on the cover of book 2, but it does not tell you, when you read this book, you really don't understand why that's on the cover. So, just letting you know that. The main character's name is Chloe Saunders, and it's no secret, this isn't a spoiler, she sees ghosts. But that's, the main story isn't just around her seeing the ghosts. There's other characters involved, which I loved, but I was really enjoying the book, and then about halfway through, it kind of lost me a little bit. I thought it drug out somewhat, but I was really kind of disappointed towards the end because I don't want to give a spoiler, but where it's leading you with this one character, he doesn't end up being what you think he's going to be. And if you guys want to message me or comment and want to know what I'm talking about, I can let you know. But it's the character Derek that I'm talking about. I thought he was going to be something else, and he turns out, it's like, oh no, that's not what he is. Is he really? Dang. So I was a little disappointed in that. And also the ending. And like I said, I do like this book. It was a good read. I'm glad that I read it. It's just that it wasn't one of my favorites. The author is Kelley Armstrong. She's going to be on the Smart Chicks Kick It tour, and we're hoping to get to meet her in September. But the ending, to me, the book doesn't really end. And I actually put this on my iPod to listen to it. and I thought my iPod messed up. So I had owned the book, so I went back to the book last night just to make sure that my iPod didn't mess up, and I'm like, nope, that's the way it ended. It wasn't really that it left you hanging like a Catching Fire, Suzanne Collins hanging. I mean, to me, even book 2, Catching Fire, ends. It has an ending. You know, they have their next plan and they're getting ready to do their next plan, but also it does leave you hanging, like, oh my gosh, on the edge, like what's going to happen. This doesn't even really do that. I mean, you know that there's going to be more, of course, but this isn't even a spoiler, so I can read the last line of the book to you, because it's just like if you would be in the middle of a chapter and you read a sentence. That's what it reminded me of. It just says, Liz, there's something I need to tell you. And it doesn't, I mean, it just ends. So it doesn't, to me, that wasn't an ending. I don't know. It could have been better. The ending could have been better. It could have, you know, she could have had some sort of plan, or I don't know, Liz could have went screaming out of the room. I mean, something, I don't know. To me, it just needed more. It just seemed like the author was like mid-chapter and her publisher just said, hey, we really need that book, turn it in. I don't know. I know that sounds so mean. I like her writing. I like the characters. The story, it was witty. I did like the book. It's good. It's just, I wasn't crazy about the ending. I wasn't crazy about what happened to some of the characters. Several characters have like some, I don't know if you want to call them magical powers or some kind of powers. Kind of reminded, this book in a way reminded me similar to like the maybe the Justice League, or actually more Fantastic Four kind of thing. So, and I'm not real, I love superheroes, but I'm not real crazy on Fantastic Four kind of thing, where everybody has a different power going on. So, but it's a 3 for me. It's a good book. If you don't mind missing out on romance, and you just want a good story that it doesn't consume you. Once you get done reading, it's not like Forest of Hands and Teeth or Hunger Games or Twilight, where you can't get it out of your mind and you're dreaming about it at night and you're thinking about the characters and, oh my gosh, what they went through. It's not that kind of book at all. It's a good read, and when you're done with it, you're done with it. I feel like this book also, she did a lot of setup. So I'm really hoping that there will be some romance in book 2, which is called The Awakening. And I plan on reading that book too, but I'm not frantic to get it like I am Dead Tossed Waves book 2. I still don't have that. It came out last week, and I still haven't. I'm not able to buy it quite yet. I'm going to hold for it at the library so I can get my hands on it, but it's not that kind of frantic, but I will read book 2 someday because I'm hoping that it will get better. So again, 3 stars. I don't want to discourage you from reading it because I think it was worth reading it. That's my review on it. The Summoning. Check it out. But let me know, comment below if you thought this was set up in a different world because of the cover. Because I think they kind of fooled us on that one. So, that's all, guys. Oh, if I have time and I don't get cut off on this video, I want to show you guys this. Check this out. There's a little clock. There's a key. There's a flower for the Red Queen. This says Drink Me. This is the Mad Hatter hat. So you can guess what kind of necklace this is. Isn't that the coolest? It is a Alice in Wonderland necklace that I got yesterday. Isn't that cool? So I'm on restriction. I can't buy any more books for a little while. So I'm trying to be good with that because I've got to read what I've got. We'll see you next time. I hope you're enjoying your reading, so happy reading. Bye.